All right, man. What's going on? It's your boy Zero to Chaos. You know who this is.
Elijah.
We getting there.
Bald head. Mr. Clean. Caillou.
The Chrome Dome.
The honey bun meme.
That acorn head. I won't. I'm sorry.
I remember a little kid, she called me basketball head. And I was just like, you look, I can't fight little kids, bruh. She called me basketball head.
Be like Lil Wayne head looking.
Yo, Jared Girl looking ass nigga.
Oh,
Here,
God.
watch this. Ha ha. Hear that meme with Spice Adams?
Spice. Right. First off, I didn't know Spice Adams played football professionally.
What?
I'm not gonna lie.
For real?
I didn't.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know
Like
that.
dead ass.
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
I
He
didn't
played
know
for
that.
the Bears.
I didn't know that.
Wow, that's crazy.
I watched an interview with him and
Yeah.
Kev on stage, and he was talking about like his time in the NFL, and my brain did
You
not.
thought he was just like some old guy that liked memes, was hilarious.
Was just
And I
getting
don't
it.
blame you because his videos are funny. I
freaking
don't lie to you.
hilarious. And I sat there, I was like, he was in the NFL.
Yeah,
I
he-
literally looked it up, and I was like,
I used to play for the Bears back then. He wasn't a bad player either. And like, you know, I told you I just started watching Ballers again. He's on there.
really?
Yeah, like I didn't realize that at first. I was like, I've been watching this man's videos on Instagram and Facebook, and he was on Ballers. As I watched it, I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. Like I know his name, but I was like, Then as I'm watching it again, I'm like, oh, that's Spice Adams. Ha ha ha.
I told you I'll be coming back. Everybody thought they saw that first episode and was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Not gonna lie though, that first episode got some pretty good views. Like, it got some pretty good traffic. It actually ranked number 1 on my most engagement
Wow.
for like the last week. So
That's crazy. Appreciate it, bro.
And this guy right here, this is his idea. I'm saying, I'm just here executing. We got this though. You know what this is? The Quest. We coming at you with all types of topics. We had the food, but we ate it.
Yeah, I was
So-
hungry.
Next time, we ate it already. But you know how it is. You know, the food will come. The food will come. But we are here to collaborate and have a good conversation. And I thought this was actually a good one because
As
you know, NBA Finals is now in the book. Trophies.
We the North.
Woo!
My man, shout out to T Mac, Chase McGrady,
This
Real
guy
Six
over
guy. Shout out T Mac, Vince Carter, not Del Curry. I was like, yeah, not
The
Del
best.
Curry. Muggsy Bogues, Damian Stoudemire. Shout out
Ooh.
to the Real Six guys.
Bruh. And like the 7th man, Drake.
Fred VanVleet.
Bruh.
Drake was going crazy.
Be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I at the beginning of this season, if you would have told me Toronto was gonna ball out like this with Kawhi with new Kawhi,
Honest, yeah, I was
Bruh.
like, I wouldn't have thought so. I thought like they would have made the playoffs for sure.
definitely.
It's Kawhi Leonard, but you talk about finals and winning, I didn't see. I feel
Didn't
like
see it.
before the season started, everybody said Warriors because who did they sign? DeMarcus Cousins.
Marcus Cousins. Yep.
Even if he's coming off
the,
an injury, it's like you signed DeMarcus Cousins.
the pieces was there. I think honestly, 'cause didn't Toronto trade off with the Sixers? Didn't they?
They traded with San Antonio.
San
They
Antonio.
let go DeMar DeRozan to get Danny Green and someone else in a draft pick, I think.
I think that right there, like that little piece is I think what was they were like that's gonna
That's
be
what
the
they're
piece.
missing. Yeah, I thought personally, I'd have traded Kyle Lowry and kept DeMar. I like DeMar. I like Kyle too, but it's Kawhi Leonard.
That
Kyle got to go. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, my man stepped up the last couple of games. He went from scoring 0 points
yeah.
to like 24 and 19.
Where's
Fred VanVleet, aka Drake Jr., you know, went from dropping maybe 0 points a game to about 20
that? Balling.
after the birth of his child, which I believe is Fred VanVleet Jr.,
Junior.
if I'm not mistaken.
Balling.
So that was
But-
a really good series, though. I can't even lie. I just hate that, you know, KD and Clay went down. Those are my two
That is
favorite
true.
players on the Warriors,
That is true.
who've been nothing but KDs, and I always say Clay's better than Steph. I stand by that.
I can, honest with you, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I was like,
Clay-
I'll take Clay any day.
If Clay did not go down,
I feel like that had a chance
they had a chance.
because
Steph,
since his Steph, he had to take on the scoring load by himself.
Mhm.
Like that game, didn't he drop like 52, 53, and the rest of the squad dropped like 40 something points?
Right.
Like that's too much work for
Can't do
him
it.
to carry, and for you just to only be able to really shoot threes
That's
and
it.
no inside game,
None.
nigga, y'all just gotta be
Because to
tired.
be honest with you, like, my thing is, at least with Clay, and I remember we talked about this before, I was like, well, at least with Clay, him being the third option on the team, you're not looking at him
yeah,
to, like, make plays. You
Like-
get to your spot.
yeah, like like when you play the Warriors, all 5 of them
Right.
are like they could take over at any point. They could heat up. KD could start hitting shots from the logo as well as Steph, Clay. Like I feel like they all do a good job of just like masking.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes Steph come up with the ball, he give it to Draymond. Draymond sets the play. You see they come and set that screen. Steph will go. He'll cut across the baseline. Then someone else set another screen. They may make that extra pass to Clay. If he has the shot, he'll take it. Or as Steph is coming from the screen on the baseline, dump it off to him.
Splash.
Easy.
Splash.
Or they hit that same pick and roll play with the big man. It will be Dre and DeMarcus hit that pick and roll. He'll come in. Oop.
And, but even that, I mean, even Draymond going hitting some threes, in this series. Like,
Yeah.
bruh. Like, and that was killing me because, like, that one game just.
They left Draymond open.
Right.
Honest, I don't blame them. It's Draymond Green. He's a very good defensive player, but offensively sometimes he's not there. And then you could psych him out if you let his attitude get the best of him. Like that man was one more technical away from getting suspended. Like if you
Drake.
for real, I was like, if you get into his head, I'm sure like it might throw him off a little bit. It can either fuel him or throw him off.
Bet. And that's true though, because the thing is too is like how I think a lot of people are saying too, like a lot of the big man role position is not just being down there. So like Draymond, to me, I guess, is like one of the last that's like very dominant down
In the
low,
paint.
and he's still giving you points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I don't like when people was like, oh, of course Toronto only won because
The injuries.
KD and them
I was
was
like,
out.
if they want to say that, you could say y'all only won y'all first and second, because who was hurt?
Mhm.
Kyrie,
Kevin
Love. It was just LeBron and J.R. Hennessy Smith. Like, bruh. Yeah. So, you can say the same thing either way.
And like, and I will say though, like, it's hard. It's already hard to
Yeah.
to repeat.
Yeah, it's hard to repeat, hard to even get there, especially in the Western Conference.
Right. To get there again. And like, of course, if they were healthy, I feel like we would have definitely seen like closer games.
If the Warriors, all of them were healthy, playing at 100%, like KD, Clay, and Boogie, I feel like they would have won in 5, if not 4. Because the Raptors are a good team, but,
They still young.
I was
feel
like, they're still young, but I was like, if you look at, like, who they got compared to what the Warriors got, like,
night and day.
so you telling me Fred VanVleet about to drop 30 points? Or, dribble the ball 6 times and score 60 points? Or 72?
Nah, not at all. And I guess with that, it just kind of came up to me. I sent you the video from I think it was Hoops Highlights did the video. I think it was, but they were talking about how now that we're going, into the off season, about to go into the draft.
Thursday.
Everyone's like, oh, no more basketball.
Right.
So they were saying, do you think it's getting a little bit stale? Of course, we know with the lottery picks.
Not necessarily. I mean, in my opinion, basketball is all year round for me. Like, I love basketball. The draft is Thursday. Summer League starts July 1st. So, I mean, to me, basketball is very exciting. Like, I prefer that over football, baseball, any sport, really.
I agree.
Basketball is exciting, but I will admit they can't pick it up, in certain areas like All-Star Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I used to love, like, you remember as a kid, All-Star Weekend was like
Fire.
Yeah, like I'd make sure Valentine's Day weekend I was there. This past year I didn't even watch All-Star Weekend. That was a shocker.
I cannot remember. I used to like record it.
I used to record it too.
So I had
record
to
on the
record
DVR and just come back and watch it.
Come back and watch it. This like the last 2 or 3 years.
I didn't look at it. I just looked at highlights on Instagram, on House of Highlights or ESPN, because that's been as exciting. Like, I can't lie. I do like the fact that the All-Star game is like, 2 head captains and they pick their players, and they're instead of you just picking, just from Eastern Conference and Western Conference, you pick from like either side, and you're playing, for the charity of your choice. But, instead of you guys deciding to play tough defense only in the fourth quarter because you want to win and get that incentive, why not play hard?
The whole game.
but have fun the entire game. Like,
Right.
break out some moves you haven't done yet on the court just to see if they'll work.
Right.
Why
I mean,
not?
at the same time too, like one guy was saying, he's like, I guess back in the day,
It was a lot more competitive.
Right.
It was
like
tougher. They
people
had
wasn't
less
thinking
rules. The
about
hand
it.
checking.
They were like, oh, it's the All-Star game. This may be the only time I'll play with you as a teammate. I might only see you over there maybe one time in the season.
Right.
So, this is only be my second time seeing you. We're going to show you who's better. Back when it was like Jordan, Kobe on the court. Everybody, that's that nice little balance of like, oh man, who's better?
Yeah.
What's going to happen here?
Or like Jordan's passing the torch to Kobe now
Right.
because Jordan left in 03. That was his last All-Star game with the Wizards.
Right. I mean, like now, I look at it.
Nowadays, All-Star game is just like hella dunks.
It's flashy.
Like,
It's
I
like-
love it. Like, don't get me wrong. I love seeing people get dunked on and all that. But it's like, right, y'all drop 152 points a piece.
Easily. Yeah, easily.
Like-
I'm just waiting to see sponsorships on their jerseys now. That's what it feels
I know
like
they
to
talked
me.
about adding it because the regular jerseys already have it.
Yeah.
Lakers have Wish and so I don't remember who. I think Orlando got Disney, but yeah, they already added that.
It's like this is like to me, it's just another big to where like NFL Super Bowl kind of like level. It's like that's to me is what the All-Star game is because like the finals is a whole nother entity to me.
The finals is intense. Like I'd be watching that like I'm playing 2K or I'm really on the court. Like I'd be sitting.
Right. Like
I
Super Bowl.
love it. I don't care if my team's not even in it. Super Bowl, I don't care. I just watch the halftime performance and the commercials, and I'm
People
done.
said like before, like it's like ever since the whole Kaepernick thing happened with NFL, I just don't care no more.
Right.
And people always look at me like I'm crazy, but I'm like, to be fair, I wasn't really watching it like that to begin with.
Yeah.
Like I will always have conversations with people about it, but I'm just kind of like, you did the man wrong, and it's just like y'all literally blackballed him out of the league. And I'm like, you know what?
That's true.
Don't really care anymore. Y'all already holding on there, but like the NBA, I grew up with that. You know, from New York, my
That's
folks,
the Mecca.
dude, my mom being from New York, but loving the Bulls of the 90s, bruh.
She liked the Bulls,
Bruh.
but not the Knicks, and she grew up in New York.
Bruh.
That's unheard of.
Jordan Tucker over, bruh.
My mom liked Jordan too.
See?
And
That's
she
what it
from
was.
Mississippi.
But like my father teaching me like that's John Starks.
Mm-hmm.
That was pure back then. Spike Lee on the side. I'm like, yeah, and then all of a sudden I came down to Georgia. Hello Hawks. And
Trash team,
Woo.
so nobody really talk about him.
woo.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you mean because for me, mine was opposite. My dad loves football. He's a Falcons fan. My mom, brother, Saints fan. Myself, personally, don't care, but I'll root for the Saints before the Falcons. So for me, growing up was football. My favorite players were LaDainian Tomlinson and the Chargers. He retired. I stopped watching football as much. I ain't gonna lie, I'll root for the Saints and everything. You see my coffee mug at the Saints. Like I'll root for them, but at the end of the day, my heart is with basketball because basketball is just so more exciting, so much going on.
Yeah, I mean, because like one thing too, I was telling somebody is like, one, hella games.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other sport was baseball. I think
baseball is 162.
Right.
Or 162 or 182, and only the NBA is 82. But they talked about shortening it, right?
Yeah,
So just
shortening
72 games.
But I think if they do that, I remember like one guy was saying if they shorten it down to 72 games, of course it
That makes
keeps
every
the
game
players
more
safe.
valuable, keeps them
Right.
safe. No more, so and so's off for rest.
Because
Now you're gonna want to play these games,
right,
and
then, like, ticket
especially
sales.
like you said, if they do the tournament style as far as the playoffs, like the college.
Right.
Now, to me, if I saw that, that's already more exciting because you telling me Charlotte could beat the Warriors
Right.
randomly just by luck because
One and done.
whoever just
You know.
hit Kemba Walker just hit a mean step back like he did in college and just
Done.
Yeah, like you telling me the Warriors just lost to the Hornets by a point and they out the bracket. Now that's exciting.
Right.
Like,
Man, what's
that's
going
what I
on?
want.
Today's episode is brought to you by Ja Food Quest. Check out the link in the description to check out what they're doing. And if you want us to shout out your business, your brand, or anything that you do, just join up on our Patreon, Final Stage Promotions, and let us know what you do. We'll put it in the video.
Like that's something I want
The
to
thing
see.
is, too, it's like...
That brings back to the competitiveness, honestly.
It hit me. I was like, bruh, you have people in their prime. These are the best players in the world. Like, going at it in a one
All out.
all
Winner
period.
takes all.
Winner takes all, one shot.
They gonna go hard. Shit, I
Bruh.
would. But then again, at the same time, I think when we talked about it, the only downfall from that is how they would do the lottery for the draft picks, where the worst team would play
Would.
each other. And what about their best player on the team? He's not gonna want to play. He's gonna want to, want to get out, like Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to play for the Pelicans. He sat out for the longest till they started finding him.
Right.
So
I think too,
they got to think of that.
I think maybe right now with how the culture of like being on the worst team and how things work out that way, like you said, like for AD, it would be literally like suicide for him just to keep playing on a bad team.
What if he was to get hurt while he was out there during that
blow your
bracket?
knee, blow your hamstring, your Achilles. Now all of a sudden you damage goods.
Yeah.
Are you even gonna be good for next year?
Are you gonna come back the same player?
Right. But now I feel like
see Kawhi did.
Woo.
Kawhi sat out for 300 and I think on ESPN it's at 350 something days. He sat out
to get a ring.
The quickest person to come back from that type of injury, Achilles, was Dominique Wilkins, who was out for only 200 and something, who was a Hawk. So you came back to honestly win nothing. No offense, Dominique. If you ever end up seeing this, or his family, like, no offense, bro. Like, you was a 5 player, but you played for the Hawks.
Chocolate Thunder all day, homie. But
I hate the Hawks.
I tell you, but I have a bad taste for all Atlanta teams, bro.
All except for the Braves, if I'm being honest. Like, I like the Braves. I'll root for them.
The Braves.
Hawks, hell no. Nah.
Nope.
Falcons, nope. Hell no. Nah.
They had the chance and they ruined it. All I want is a parade, bro. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Falcon fans are never getting one.
Never.
They're gonna be one of them. They're gonna be one of them teams that've been in the league for like hella years. It's never gonna win a ring.
We're gonna be old as hell.
The Falcons do the same thing. I don't like Matt Ryan. He suck. They got a good running game, but they be making poor decisions sometimes. Your receiving core is good too, but it's the other intangibles that players are missing. Jokes.
They get an awesome person or a group of people, and they don't stick with it.
Hawks. When they had 2 seasons back to back with 60+ wins with Jeff Teague, Al Horford, Paul Millsap, Joe Johnson, Kyle Korver.
Mm-hmm.
They got to I think second or third round for the Eastern playoffs. Gone.
All you had to do honestly for that next year,
traded all 5 of them niggas.
Like keep that core and bring in a leader. Bring in a closer and a leader.
Yeah, but at the same time, Atlanta's not a hot market for people to want to play in.
Yep.
There's no history here as far as basketball.
And like honestly, another reason why I think I like this, I hate seeing people throw games, bro. I hate that. Like
oh yeah, when they start tanking.
Yeah, cause it's just like it's annoying. Because at the same time, it's just like if you don't care, and you can't forfeit because people pay money to come see you.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I paid to come see you.
So why not try?
And you throwing it away. Like if you're a Hawks fan, there's no point after All-Star game. Don't go.
Yeah.
Just don't go.
Unless you want to go and your favorite player ends up being in town. That's what I go, like the Rockets, whenever they're in town, I try to go to those games because them tickets be hella cheap.
Bro, I was mad, bro. When I went to a Hawks game earlier this year against the Mavericks. Dirk wasn't playing.
But Luka was playing, right?
Luka was playing.
And that was before.
Vince Carter was playing. And Jerry Millen was playing. So I was like, fine.
Yeah.
But didn't get to see Dirk. That hurt a little bit. But I feel like, that's my homie. I was like, Hawks tickets are like very affordable.
Yeah, I was like, if we were to look right now, I guarantee you there'd be $50 or less.
Yeah, easy.
And if it's expensive, it's because they're playing Lakers, Warriors, Raptors, Milwaukee.
Yeah, one of the bigger teams.
Yeah, it's like one of the big, who have like hella superstars. Like I remember, I wanted to go watch Kobe play when they were playing the Hawks. I remember being on my computer and my phone looking at ticket prices. I was like, damn, this shit cheap. Let me get some good ass seats. Kobe announced his retirement that night as I was looking.
Oh my god.
Skyrocket. Like, I'm talking about 100 and something a piece.
You sitting there
even for nosebleeds.
What?
Yeah, that's why I was like, it depends on who playing. Like, of course niggas want to see LeBron James. Shit, I want to see LeBron.
Yeah.
I would pay for that.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade, his tickets were a little bit too for his last season.
Right.
And when they played the Hawks. So, I get it. How is Michael Jordan the GOAT, but can't, build a team?
That's easy. That's actually really easy. To me, it's the same concept as...
Man didn't care about himself.
You're a GOAT, but your kid can't ball.
Oh, yeah, because his son... I can't say
think about it. Jordan on the court was coached by, Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
All these people. It's like, these were the guys that got you to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be fair, if Jordan had a trash coach, Who knows?
Would he be the same caliber player that he is?
Yeah,
or that we know him as?
Because he could have got sat down when he first started.
Yeah.
You know, imagine if they didn't have the team or the coach.
They didn't believe in him.
Right.
They're like, oh, you choked your first season.
Pistons. Oh, you lost twice to the Pistons? I thought you was the one. Oh, we might gotta redirect this team.
Yeah.
You know, but no, and they were like, no, this is the team. Jordan's gonna bulk up. He's gonna get more tough on it. He's coming back. That's the thing. Like, and it's crazy because that's how just current. How like Lonzo Ball and freaking Walton, like that coach don't like you. You're not gonna see. You ain't gonna see play. You ain't. If they ain't thinking about you, you ain't gonna see it.
And Luke Walton and his father had an amazing career.
Luke didn't at all. He was lucky.
He got drafted with LeBron, and you end up coaching LeBron.
Oh my God.
He was the last pick of that draft, I think.
Damn, was he?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe he was the last pick of that draft in 03. And here you are. Half of them not even are in the league. I never realized that. Like when you look at the drafts after the first 2 rounds, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Because some of them players no longer play.
Got hurt.
Or they're just
good enough.
really good role players who you tend to forget their name of unless you're watching them.
Damn. Now you see, and like, I guess to wrap this episode up, if the NBA does decide, because I mean the NBA now has been around for years.
Right.
Years. Not much has changed. I mean, we've had a couple rule changes.
The hand checking, the flagrant fouls, no more, wearing T-shirts. You got to dress up in a suit or something.
Right. AI.
Yeah, AI started that.
And, it's just like, I guess, like, if they were to implement another tournament, a one-and-done tournament, so you still have the finals.
I would like that, honestly. I feel like that would be cool. Or, like, say, you know how with our friends we play King of the Court? Mm-hmm. Do a King of the Court style game, maybe. Oh, I would say at this All-Star weekend, actually. Do a King of the Court style game where each player, the best players for a team, so LeBron against KD, 1-on-1, 3 dribbles only. I think that could be something pretty cool to watch for the All-Star weekend. Or, like, bring back the rookie and sophomore game. The last one I remember was 2013. Kyrie versus Brandon Knight, and Kyrie was killing Brandon Knight.
Like, honestly, I would like to see a 3v3 tournament.
I think that'd be actually really cool.
That'd be fire.
3v3. 3 versus 3, King of the Court style.
Boom.
Lakers best player against the Warriors best players or whatever. Mm-hmm. Y'all just play. That'd be the All-Star
And then
thing.
they literally, it'll be quick too though. A lot of people think are going,
I would have them just go to 12.
Yeah.
Or go to 10.
Because if you think about it too, like, it's the whole weekend. So they could easily have...
Because, Friday's the celebrity game. So they have celebrity game on Friday, which... that's a running clock anyways. Y'all could make that a little bit shorter. Just make that one, like, first and second quarter instead of 4.
Oh, 4.
Just 2 quarters. Make it maybe 24 minutes apiece.
Knock it out.
Just let the clock run. No fouls at all, unless it's in the motion of shooting.
Right. And after that, put, like, the first round of the tournament on Saturday. Have a 3-point contest, dunk contest.
Yeah.
At the end.
They need to make the 3-point contest. I don't think they can ever change that.
A little shorter. I would honestly say.
Or what if, instead of making it shorter, what if they made the shots a little bit more difficult?
They can
like, keep the corner ones, but, like, I would say if you want, like, more points, you got to shoot half-court shots. Or, like, you know how the Big Three has the 4-point shot? Mm-hmm. Bring a rack of those. Just one rack, 4-point shots. You could choose to shoot that, all that, and, like, be up or go around. Yeah.
I was thinking, too, though, just...
I think that'd be cool.
Cut the preliminary round too, though, because I feel like there's a lot.
It's like, isn't it 3 rounds?
It's like 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's like
so it's like rounds. Get like the best 5 shooters that you choose or we vote for.
Yeah,
and that's it. The best 5, shoot, knock it down to 3, a 3-way battle, down to 2, 1, or bump the 2-1.
I say just do 3, and then whoever wins.
Whoever wins.
Yeah.
If it's a tie, then they'll go down to 2, and it wins that way. Because if the dunk contest was so creative, I'd
say the dunk contest is probably old because we've seen like a lot of like some of the dunks that they do. They've been done before. They've been tried. I feel like it could be cool if they opened it up to the public. Not necessarily public. Well, yeah, the public, but like people who they know are like well-known hoopers who we see on Instagram and social media, like actually doing these fire ass like dunks that
bring them in.
Yeah, like bring like that one dude, the one white boy who dunked with jeans when he had jeans and he just said behind his back. I've been looking at the goal. Like I think stuff like that'd be cool if they let them in.
Honestly, I thought they should do like a horse
Yeah, that would be fun too if they did horse
like
instead.
that. Just like I did under the legs. Boom, you gotta do it now.
Yeah, there's a clip of LeBron against KD. They're practicing for Team USA. He does a move where he goes he goes behind his back. He goes under, I think under his leg, behind his back, and shoots a hook shot while like doing some type of spin, and he makes it.
Do it.
That would be cool. Or to make the dunk contest fun, all the star players actually join. Like, imagine if LeBron was in the dunk contest when he was with Miami,
Bruh.
versus now. I feel like that if he would have did it like when he was in Cleveland and Miami, that would have been fire.
Given then, shorten up the games. So like we said, the A2 to 72. Keep the finals.
Of course.
And then have a one and done tournament, either.
And that'll be for
weekend,
the draft picks, right? The lottery, so the
right
1 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1 through 10, one and done tournament that can happen right after the finals.
Because let it be picked from that little stupid
the balls.
The ball thing, yeah. Because this year I think Knicks or Phoenix had the highest percentage to get the number 1 pick, and the Pelicans had like 0.6
to get it, and then literally
they get it.
And then they were like, oh, but that's that look of the random, but it's still like.
That is true, but still it's like.
Come on, bruh.
Bruh.
Even the NFL is like, if you are trash, you can pick first. Like it's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
That's why tanking made sense. So that's why in the NBA I'm like, don't tank because it's not guaranteed anymore.
Exactly.
Like you
could tank, you could win 5 games
the whole season,
and this team who won maybe 22 still got the first pick.
NBA is life, bruh. If you didn't realize that by now, NBA is life.
This summer is gonna go crazy,
bruh.
All these moves that are happening already. Off season gonna be wild.
We haven't even had time to really sink in with Toronto.
Free agency starts July 1st. It's gonna be wild.
What do y'all think out there?
Somebody getting paid.
Who y'all want to see? Where y'all want to see KD go? What's gonna happen to Toronto? Is Kawhi gonna stay in Toronto?
Is he going to Toronto or Clippers? Is the Chris Paul James Harden feud true or not? I don't know.
Bruh.
All I know is that's my boy Chris Paul. Wherever he go, as I was told the other day, stop being a bandwagon and pick a team.
But on that note, this was a good episode. I ain't gonna lie, we went over a little bit, just a little bit. But you know what? It was good a little bit. So again, guys, you can always catch the quest. You can always catch us on Facebook right now. Soon Instagram. We're gonna be busting it up on good chance iTunes and Spotify. We're working on all that goodness. But you know what I'm saying? The last episode that we had, link's going to be in the description for that one as well. So if it's your first time hearing us and you wonder how the last one went,
why not check it out?
Click it right there. You know what I'm saying? Any last thoughts you want to say for this one?
The NBA is where amazing happens. I was like, I can't wait to see what happens next season. That's it. I'm ready. I want to go play 2K right now.
Man, I feel bad. Like a lot of these kids don't know that old NBC, NBA on NBC boy. Oh man, bro. We'll catch you next time. We reminiscing too much right now. Oh my goodness.